I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm just so freaking happy right now. Hey, it's Kiljaedas. How's everybody doing? Today's Sunday, another edition of the Raider Recap, and I tell you, this is an emotional one. Honestly, let's just go ahead and get to it. Raiders versus the Chargers, and we come out with a W. 19-16, Raiders win. Not only that, but the Chiefs lost to the Titans, so we're back at number one, and also we made it to the playoffs. I have been waiting for so long for this moment. It has been a long time, Raider Nation. It has been such a long time. I'm just so happy. I was crying a minute ago. It's just a wonderful feeling. So let's go ahead and whip out the handy dandy iPad here, and let's go ahead and get to some stats. Total yards for the Raiders is 345 yards compared to the Chargers 263 yards. I tell you what, it's been an outstanding day for us. 200 yards passing with 145 yards rushing. Phenomenal day for us. 2 turnovers for the Raiders, 2 turnovers for the Chargers. I tell you, it looked like we were going to shoot ourselves in the foot that game. Unfortunately for me, I had to listen to this game on the radio. Up here in Alaska, they were showing the Broncos and the Patriots game and not the Raiders. So I had to be listening to good old Greg to give me the update on what's going on. And I was also logged on to NFL.com for all the updates and whatnot. For those who don't know, there is an app to the Oakland Raiders radio. It is 95.7 The Game. If you're unable to watch the game, go to the app and get it, or you can go on the Raiders.com and you'll be able to listen to it from there. But most of the time, you're probably going to want to use the app to actually listen to the game. From listening to the radio, it looked like we were just not getting things done on offense. The defense again gave up some big plays that allowed the Chargers to score. Again, but mainly they came away in the end, with an excellent defensive stops, especially with that pick in the end. I mean, it was just phenomenal to watch. Let's go ahead and go to the player stats here. Derek Carr, 19 for 30, 213 yards, averaging 7.1 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Tell you what, that finger is definitely bothering him, guys. Especially since he still can't snap under center. And there are several plays that we just needed to be snapped under center. And again, it was just a horrible pass that he threw for interception. Luckily, again, our defense and our other aspects have been able to pick up the slack. And it was an average game for Derek Carr, but you know what? A win is a win, guys. A win is a win. For rushing, we got Latavius Murray, 13 attempts for 81 yards, 6.2 average. Jalen Richard, 6 attempts, 36 yards. DeAndre Washington, 5 rushes, 23 yards, 4.6 average. And even we got Derek Carr for 5 rushing attempts for 5 yards. Our rushing was definitely a bit average today, but you know what? It set us up with some good yards. And you know what? Fact of the matter, guys, we need to start getting it under center. Unfortunately, we're going to need to have Derek Carr either suck it up, or we're going to have Matt McGloin maybe take a couple snaps to hand it off. I know that's just my opinion, guys. Don't worry, I wouldn't worry too much about it. If they actually did consider that option, I would be scratching my head and wondering why, because Derek Carr's our starting quarterback and everything. Receiving, we got Cooper, 1 reception, 28 yards. Crabtree, 6 for 60. Holmes, 1 for 23. Murray, 1 for 11. Olawale, 1 for 12. Richard, 4 for 13. Rivera, 1 for 15. Roberts, 2 for 27. Wolford, 1 for 13, and Washington 1 for 11. Definitely spreading the ball around when it comes to offense. There was a couple times that Crabtree dropped those passes, but you know what? Crabtree came out with our 1 touchdown for receiving, so that's a good thing. Unfortunately, Cooper was just covered that game. At least it sounded like it. Just could not hit him at all whatsoever. But that's the way it is. Still, a win is a win, guys. A win is a win. Defensive wise, we got Aldry with 1 sack, Bruce Irving for 2 sacks. Unfortunately, Mac wasn't able to get one. That always sucks, but there were key sacks that we needed in the end. 1 forced fumble by Bruce Irving, and then Riley got a forced fumble as well. There were key forced fumbles that we really needed. And of course, Reggie Nelson's INT that sealed the deal for us. Excellent job. I tell you what, guys, this is a wonderful win for us. For the Raider fans that just started watching the Raiders, again, this is a wonderful moment that we are able to finally, that they are able to finally see us going to the playoffs and whatnot. For us veteran fans, this is a trip back to the old glory days when making the playoffs was no big deal. It was a no-brainer. And the fact of the matter is that we're getting better, and the main thing is simply that we need to have Carr get his pinky back together, because if we can't take snaps under center, I don't know what's going to happen to us come playoff time. His pinky needs to recover, and hopefully it'll be good to go by playoff time. The key victory though for today was definitely the Tennessee Titans coming through and beating the Chiefs for us. My personal thank you to all the Titan fans out there. For me, representing the Raider Nation, we thank you for beating the Chiefs for us. Now hopefully we can go ahead and win out the rest of the season. That way we can seal the deal and make sure that we're in either that number 1 or number 2 spot in the playoffs. This was definitely an emotional game for me, guys. I mean, for so long we have just been terrible, playing horribly, and then again this season, these past couple seasons, we have just taken off. It's just wonderful to see, and yeah, I mean honestly, I was emotional. I was jumping up and down. I injured my calf while jumping up and down. I need to get rested up a little bit. All I know is I heard a pop on my calf, and my calf started seizing up, and he's like, "Oh, here we go again." My left calf's always been giving me problems, but and yeah, I got emotional. I cried. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I cried. I love the Raiders that much, guys, and just the fact that they are now going back to the playoffs is just a wonderful thing. Unfortunately, we are going to need to get New England to lose at least one game. That way we can hopefully maybe clinch up the number 1 seed. That way we can possibly get a bye and have all the games go through Oakland. Otherwise, again, if the New England Patriots, win out the rest of the season, everything is going to go through Foxborough, and playing in Foxborough in the cold, possibly snow. Only some teams can do it. Unfortunately for our team, again, we're in California. We're going to not do well in the cold, unfortunately. But who knows? Maybe they'll surprise me somehow. Anyways, I hope you liked the video, guys. Shout out to all my Raider YouTubers out there. We're back to the playoffs. It's a wonderful feeling. As you can see, I'm decked out in a Raiders shirt. I like to wear this shirt during my workouts, along with some Raider shorts, but I don't have those on right now. And also, of course, I got the Raider hat. So, all decked out, all Raidered up for this game, even though I was listening to it on the radio. Thank you for watching this video, and please like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends about me. See you later. Bye.